you can add multi-million-dollar customizations to your home, but it's not gonna sell for a multi-million-dollars in a $200,000 to $300,000 neighborhood. Hi, lifestyle lovers, welcome back to SE Lifestyle. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Erica. My channel is called SE Lifestyle, and it's all about creating a good lifestyle. So this particular video, lifestyle lovers, is going to be different than anything that I've ever done before on my channel. But basically what I'm going to be doing is comparing my home, which is a townhome, to a model townhome that I just recently did a tour on. And I shared it with you guys here on my channel, and I will link the entire tour in the description box if you're interested in seeing the entire tour. There are several reasons why I decided to do this particular video. One of the reasons are, at the beginning of the year, some of my goals or my resolutions are related to my home. So I will pretty much create a list of some things that I want to do, whether it may be furniture I want to buy or home improvements that I want to make. But as you guys have heard me say maybe in some of my other videos of my other vlogs, is I want what I do to be intentional. I want what I buy to be intentional, basically having a purpose. So I just don't want to do something just because everybody else is doing it, or it's a trend, or even just because I can and can afford to do. When I do things, or when I purchase things, or anything that I do in my life, I want it to have a purpose. So with that being said, the home renovations that I want to make in my home moving forward, I want them to make sense. For example, if I decide to sell a year or two from now, I want the home renovations to actually add value to my home. So a good way to do that is to check out the comparables. And a comparable is similar properties in your area. So this particular townhome that I compared my home to is priced a lot more than what I paid for my townhome. Another reason that I decided to make this video is just to let me know exactly what buyers in the market are paying for. There was actually some things that stood out in this particular home that gives me an idea of where I need to invest my money as far as home renovations is concerned. So here's the first thing. Okay, lifestyle lovers, so one of the very first things that I noticed when I entered this particular townhome was the wainscoting. Some people call it wainscoting, some people call it stairway molding or trim, but whatever you decide to call it, they basically had the entire downstairs decked out in wainscoting from the time you entered the door, all the way that went into the living room, all the way over into where you entered the outside patio. And I absolutely love it. It looks really, really good. So wainscoting is one of the things that I believe that I am going to invest in this year as far as in my home, especially in the downstairs area, not so much in the upstairs area. So I'm just gonna give you guys a look at pretty much how my downstairs area looks. There is no wainscoting, there is no crown molding or anything like that. So it's pretty much plain. So, you know, even if it does not add value to my home, I think it will be a nice personal touch. I absolutely love it, and if I decide to sell, it just adds charm to the home, so no harm done there. So if I did decide to incorporate the wainscoting, I would remove these mirrors and have it on the lower end of the wall, as you can see. So it'll probably be, you know, I would be assuming up under the light fixture, and then run into all the way down the hall. I don't know if I would continue it through the living room area. Possibly not, because you probably won't be able to see it. But if I did decide to continue it, then it will go up the stairwell. So that is something that I want to incorporate at some point. Hopefully it'll be this year. So the next particular area that I'm going to compare to my home is basically the living and the kitchen area. Now in this particular area, one of the things that stood out, much like the entryway, is they do have the wainscoting that continues throughout the kitchen area. It's a open floor plan such as mine. They do have an island, except my island is separate from the sink. So in that, there's not much differences in those particular areas. I'm not sure what the island is made of. So there's not a lot of noticeable differences in the kitchen and the dining area. I do notice in this particular model home that they also have the molding at the top of the cabinets. The cabinetry is white, which is different from mine. It is a dark cabinetry. So I'm just gonna give you guys a look at my particular kitchen and dining area. As I stated, there's very small differences, not really much to upgrade besides the wainscoting or possible crown molding. But it's pretty much, you know, a very spacious, in my opinion, spacious open floor plan. I do have a patio door. It looks like they did not have a patio door. It was just a basic back door. Their pantry is a lot larger than my pantry. It's a double door pantry, and I have a single door, which I have customized the door, but it pretty much is very similar floor plan in my opinion. They do have the crown molding at the top of their cabinetry, and I believe that I am going to get these cabinets painted this year and not go to a completely white kitchen, but possibly it will be a white kitchen. But this is pretty much how my area is set up. Okay, lifestyle lovers, so the next area that I will compare from the model home to my home is the powder room. And the powder room is pretty much the downstairs guest bathroom that does not include a shower or a tub. It is simply a sink and a toilet. The powder room in the model is very, very spacious. It is a large powder room. It's a lot larger than mine. It has a pedestal sink and a toilet, you know, just a very simple powder room. The only difference that I can see is the actual space of the powder room. It's quite large in comparison to my powder room. Okay, so just to give you guys a look at my powder room, here it is. So as I stated, it is a very similar setup. It's a coastal theme. You have the toilet. There's also a window, towel bar, and then a pedestal sink. So, you know, not much difference besides the actual size of the powder room. But as far as, you know, all of the items that they have, I have. My plans are to do a major renovation on the powder room this year, changing out the pedestal sink mainly and just doing away with the coastal theme and doing something very daring and very bold in this particular area. Okay, lifestyle lovers, so the next space that I am going to compare to a model townhome in my area is the loft area. So I don't know if there's really much comparison in this space, but I'll let you guys be the judge. Here is their loft area. And here is my loft area. So in comparison to their loft area and my particular loft area, to be honest, I don't think there's really a comparison. I would not even consider that an actual loft area. It looks more like a parlor to me. It's not enough room in the particular space to actually create another area, and I consider a loft area as maybe like another living area or another playroom or whatever the case may be. So although the powder room is a lot larger, I pretty much got the space back in the loft area, and this is where I prefer to have the space. So there's not many upgrades. I did do a upgrade, I believe last year, of an accent wall, as you guys can see right here. If you are interested in the process of how that accent wall was designed, I will also link that video in the description box. But yeah, no comparison in the loft area. So the next area that I'm going to compare to the model home is going to be the laundry room. And this particular model townhome, it is a walk-in laundry room, as you guys can see. I do not have a walk-in laundry room. I have pretty much a laundry closet, and it's big enough to store my washer and dryer and some cabinet space. So I'm just gonna go ahead and show you guys how my laundry closet looks. Okay, lifestyle lovers, so the next room that I'll compare to the townhome model versus my home is the master suite. The visible difference is the crown molding. In the model home, they have huge crown molding at the top of the ceiling. As you can see, it's absolutely gorgeous and I love it. So that is basically the main difference that stands out compared to my home, because I do not have any crown molding and they have a huge walk-in closet. And here is my master suite. As I stated, the visible difference is the crown molding, but based on my design choices, I would not be able to do crown molding unless I changed my design choices, which I will not be doing. So crown molding is probably something that I will not be incorporating in my bedroom this year. Maybe in the future, we will see. But you know, it's nice and spacious, just like the model. I have installed pennant lighting in my bedroom. The closet is right here to the right, but I will not be showing you guys. Just know it's not as spacious as the model townhome closet. And then lastly, the master suite. I have a tub and a shower combo, but as you can see in the particular model home, they just have a shower. It just pretty much depends on the individual or the buyer. I do like to take a bubble bath from time to time, so I would like to have a tub somewhere in my home. I don't necessarily have to have a tub in the master suite, but I would definitely need a tub in my home. I would not want all of my bathrooms just to be shower only, but the particular bathroom in the model home is a lot more spacious than my master bath. So in my master bathroom, I have pretty much hung my shower curtain to give the illusion of a larger space, but I have not done any upgrades in this particular bathroom other than the light fixture and the vanity mirror. I do plan to upgrade the vanity to something a little bit more modern, but I have not decided if I am going to go to the shower only, but I doubt it. I really would like to have my tub in my master bathroom. But I definitely plan to upgrade the floors this year, as well as the vanity and possibly the shower. And another very, very visible difference that I noticed in the model home is they have recessed lighting throughout. I can't remember if it was downstairs. It could have possibly been downstairs, but I know the upstairs area definitely had recessed lighting, as you can see. One of the main difference is their staircase landing did not have a window. It was simply a wall. And they had this nice round mirror hung on the wall. Here is a particular look at my staircase landing, which does have a window, and I would prefer to have a window opposed to just a wall. There is a window located at the top of the stairs. Sorry about the lighting, lifestyle lovers, but and then as you can see, there is no recessed lighting upstairs. We have a light right there, as well as a light right here. I'm not 100% sure if recessed lighting is something that I am going to invest in this year or in the future. I have seen them in other townhomes in my area, as in my neighborhood, so I know that it's possible. I just do not know if it will be worth it as far as the cost is concerned. So I have not priced them or anything like that, but if it's inexpensive, then there's something that I may incorporate in my home in the future. It's not anything that I necessarily feel like I have to have. Okay, lifestyle lovers, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's pretty much different than what I have done before, but one of the reasons for me making this video is simply because when I decide to do home renovations or home upgrades in my home, I want to know what are the best things that I should invest in to add value to my home. And I actually want to know what buyers are paying $200,000+ for. Now, to be honest, I did not see a lot of differences in the model townhome versus my townhome, other than the crown molding. To me, that was like the main upgrade, which, as I stated, I plan to invest in sometime this year or sometime in the future. But I just want to be smart about the home renovations. To be completely honest, lifestyle lovers, you can add multi-million-dollar customizations to your home, but it's not going to sell for a multi-million-dollars in a $200,000 to $300,000 neighborhood. So you want to be smart about the renovations and upgrades that you make in your home. You want to make them make sense. Home renovations are not cheap. So I want to make sure that if I am investing my money in my home and I decide to sell a year or two from now, that I will be able to recoup at least 90% of those costs back. So that way I'm not wasting my money on customizations that simply I love. It's a good idea to get out there, look at the comparisons, see what buyers are paying for, and if you are willing to invest those upgrades into your home, then do so. That's pretty much it for this video, lifestyle lovers. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a comment below down in the comments as to what would you think would be the best home upgrade that would add value to your home? I'm interested to know some of you guys' responses. I just recently upgraded my flooring in my home, and I think that is one of the best things that I could have done. It completely changed the look of the stairs, completely changed the look of the loft area, and I am absolutely happy that I done that. I do not think that will be a deal breaker if I decided to sell down the line. I think a buyer would absolutely love that. Don't forget to let me know what home upgrades that you think that will add the most value to your home. Other than that, lifestyle lovers, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.